Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Sunday, the 7th of May, 2023. I hope you are feeling well. I'm not sure I am feeling so well at the moment, actually. A very weird morning. I woke up with a food craving. I thought only pregnant women had food cravings. Let's hope I'm not with child. But no, I kind of had a hankering for KFC, something I haven't eaten for I can't think in certainly many months since the last time I had that kind of food. But I was just really in the mood for it when I woke up. Perhaps I've been dreaming about it or something like that. Or maybe I sometimes go asleep watching TV and the timer switches the TV. Or maybe there's some advertising or something and it's subliminally affected me into desperately ordering KFC. And of course, the problem now is that we have these apps whereby you can order food and get what you want. And I decided to go for it. So I have eaten. Now, not my normal breakfast comprises, generally just probably a couple of slices of toast or something like that. If I'm not feeling hungry, maybe I'll go without breakfast and just have a cup of tea in an English style, or if I am feeling hungry, I'll eat Thai food, meaning rice and vegetables. Pretty healthy either way. I mean, possibly a boiled egg or something like that. But certainly not KFC. And I'd forgotten just how heavy that food could be. I mean, so I ordered it and I ate it, and it was, yes, I enjoyed it, I must admit. Vegetarians, please close your ears for the next few minutes. I did enjoy it. But I know I finished it a few minutes ago, and I feel suddenly awful. I don't know if I have no idea what's in it to make me feel bad, but I just suddenly feel, I feel bloated and heavy, and it's just very strange. I'm trying to drink some coffee to settle my stomach. I'm not sure if that's going to work or not. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. But if you hear a spoon clinking, it's me taking a mouthful of coffee. What else is happening? Today is election day here in Thailand. Wow. It's the first time we've had an election for quite a long time, many years. But I can't tell you anything about it, really. Even if I tried to give you a factual description of the political situation in Thailand, it might endanger my position in Thailand. It's that difficult to talk about politics as a foreigner here. So I have to ignore the subject entirely, just to say that it is election day, and if you are in Thailand and have a vote, because you're a Thai national, then of course you have to go and vote. Voting is compulsory here anyway, but don't forget to do it, I suppose, is my message, and think hard about who you're voting for. And that's enough of that. Right, I shall get on to the game of Sudoku, which is the observer game, which doesn't tell us how easy or tricky it's going to be. So I usually give a very brief rundown of the rules of Sudoku before starting on a Sunday. Oh, I can really feel that KFC. It's just... Hold on. I feel like the coffee's taking the taste away a bit. Kind of heavy fat. I think it's just because I'm just not used to eating that kind of food in the morning. It's very strange. Oh, right. 9 squares in every column across, 9 squares in every row across, and 9 squares in every column down, and 9 squares in every one of these small outlined sections. Our goal is to place digits 1 to 9 in every square. Now, since there are only 9 across, down, and in each section, you can only place each number 1 time, and that's the key. That's really the key to finding the answer. Each number can be placed in its row or column once only, and section once only. That's it. That's all you need to know, really. It's quite simple in concept, and sometimes simple in execution, and very occasionally it will blow your mind. Okay. So let's get on with the game of Sudoku, shall we? I did actually see a couple of things. I've forgotten them already. My memory's so poor, but anyway, at least I can see the 3s blocking across here, which will give me a 3 in that square. What was the other thing that I definitely saw? Oh, yeah, the 8 blocking down here and up here giving me an 8 here. So hopefully you understand, because when I say blocking, it means when I say the 8 blocks down here and up here and down here, it means cannot reappear in these columns, right? In case you're new to Sudoku, 8 blocks across here, in other words, cannot reappear in these 2 rows because of these 2 8s. And this 8 blocks up here, so that will give us an 8 in that square. 8's going up to the top here. We'll place an 8 there. Stop for a coffee. Must not stop for a coffee there. Must finish the 8s first and then stop for a coffee. This square here, sorry, is unaffected. I know I mismoused there. Mismoused. That should be a beauty contest. Right, we have 1s blocking across the bottom row and this row here, so that's going to put a 1 into that square there. We have our 1 blocking down here, which is going to give us a 1 there. We have 1 blocking across here and 1 up here, which means for newcomers to Sudoku, if this does turn out to be an easy level game, 1 could either appear in this square or this square. I'm not sure which one it appears in, but it's one of them. And that's important because whether it appears in this square or this square doesn't matter. It certainly can't reappear up here. Okay, and now this 1, let's extend that further to the top, and then a 1 across here means that the 1 will fit there. Definitely mouthful of coffee time. Oh, man. Good to feel like this in the morning. There are no 5s on the grid unless I'm going blind. I don't believe there are any 5s on the grid, so I suspect that this is not going to be an easy level game. Does anyone see any 5s? No. There aren't any 5s on here. So that will make our lives tougher. In the meantime, let's do something we can do rather than worry about something that's not there. 4s blocking this way, and that will give us 4s over here. Now the 6 blocking across here gives us a 6 here, and now we get our first 5. Ta-da! Yeah, that is the only 5 on the board. So problem solved. We now have a digit 5. We also have a 1 blocking this square, so in this row we can place our 1 there, and we'll finish this row with a 2. Now let's kind of go around the houses a little. With the 2 up here and 2 across here means that 2 is either in this square or in this square, whichever, doesn't matter because it will block down here. Let's extend that 2 down here with the 2 across here, so we'll get ourselves a 2 in that square. We have 7 blocking across here and 7 down here. So 7 appears here, then 7 goes up like this and gives us a 7 here. Okay, and again, a little bit of forward thinking here. 6 blocks down here, so 6 is in one of these 2 squares, right? Which means that this square here cannot be 6. You agree? Thank you. 6 blocks this square as well, so in this row, that's the only location for a 6. And then either one of these 2 4s blocks this square, so we know that that's our 4, and we'll finish here with a 5. 5 blocks down here, so it didn't matter too much that we weren't given that 5 at the beginning because we've already got 3 of them. So sometimes when you don't get a digit, it turns out to be a really tough game, but in this case it might not be. 6 blocking down here will give us the 6 in this row, and a 9 will finish the row. Time for a coffee. Oh no, wait, let's put another 9 in quickly. And then when I get to a comma rather than a full stop, I'll take another mouthful of coffee. Oh, there's a 9 missing from this block down here. I've got to do that. 9 up here and 9 across here. I might not get to drink coffee until the game is finished at this rate. It's turning into a much easier game than I suspected it would be. 1 across here and 1 up here gives me a 1 there. 1 across here and 1 up here puts a 1 here. Now I'm definitely going to drink coffee, whether I can see the next number or not. And I certainly know what's going to go in here, because all I have to do is work out the missing digits from down here, or look for the one that blocks up here. What is the missing? Oh, 6, isn't it? 6 blocks up here like this, so that will be a 6. There's 1 empty square down here, space for a 7. Okay. We have a 4 blocking across here, which puts a 4 into that square. 4 blocking down here, which gives me a 4 here. The missing number in this column looks to be a 5. And the last number to place here is a 7. I think I'm just going to hit the digits one by one and see if anything says, hey, look, here, I'm very easy. Take me, take me. Like this 3 blocking across up here and giving me a 3 there. And finally finishing off this column or this block with a deuce. 2 blocks across here like this, giving me a 2 here. Okay, 4 down here, and across here. That was the final digit, 4. Nine down here, across here like so, gives me a 9 in that square. That was the final digit, 9. 2 blocks across here and 2 blocks down here, so there's our 2. We'll be left here and here with 5 and 6, which of course matches the 5 and 6 which are missing from here. And 5 and 6. Okay, so this is a 5 then for this column, right? Okay. And so 5 blocks across here and gives me the 5 there. So this is, oh, did I say 5 and 6? I'm not sure if I said 5 and 6. If I did, I made a mistake. 5 and 3 are missing there, sorry. 3 across here and 3 up here puts the 3 into that square. 1 number missing from here, 7. I'm going to give today's game an easy rating, even though it began with a missing 5. Now, some beginners might panic But I think you can see that once you get started, there's no real need to panic here, right? It's fairly straightforward. There we go. We finished the 5s, and it's not even the last number. So I think even though there's a number missing, normally that would push a puzzle into the next rating level, I guess. I suspect. I don't really know how they rate them, to be honest with you, but I'm still going to give it an easy level, but with a missing number. Some people, as I say, some people might panic a little bit. Sorry, I'm missing a 6 here. I'm chatting to you. I'm not looking at the grid. 6 here. There's our 6, and a 2 finishes our, easy level game from the Observer this morning. I almost forgot what the newspaper was. Sunday Observer. Am I feeling slightly less full? I think the coffee is working. I'm feeling slightly less full of saturated fat than I was at the beginning, maybe. All right. I hope to see you around for more Sudoku at some time in your life. Bye-bye.